Yes. Welcome back to the stream. How are we all doing? I hope we're all good. We got 10 people in the chat right now. Big ups. We got Glimpse who's commented saying that Cherki is a very good signing. But yes, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Rayan Cherki, of course. We've had an official here we go from Fabrizio Romano. How do you just spawn with 10 people? I don't know, bro, but big ups to everyone that's tuning in. Really do appreciate it. 10 people is mental. Here we go. I can confirm that flight from Frankfurt, it wasn't Cherki. Hopefully another one was. Big ups to you, Alphabet Chips. Lewis MCFC in the chat too. We got multiple people in the stream here. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's have a look at Fabrizio's official Twitter, shall we? Took long enough, says Lewis MCFC. Cherki's gonna ball out. Yeah, I think we're all excited for this one, and yeah, I think we can agree. I do believe Cherki is gonna ball out. Apologies for being a bit late onto this one. I know that is the post, but I believe this is the actual post. Apologies for being a bit late. I've had work today. The moment I got home, I've set the stream. But yeah, Cherki's a big signing for me. Anyway, I think he's going to be a top player. And for this price, it's a great deal. Here is the tweet. Breaking: Rayan Cherki to Manchester City. Here we go. Deal in place. Club to club direct contact. Cherki will sign a 5-year deal as a City player, and Lyon will receive 35 million package with add-ons, as the Tweet reports. Documents are being prepared in time for the Club World Cup. Is Rayan Cherki going to be announced today? I've heard that he's going to be announced today, yeah. So we very well... I'm probably going to go live again. It all depends on when, because if you don't know, I'm on Alpha Varka's channel today. We're doing a big stream talking about Man City's wingers. So, yeah, there's going to be... I may be live 3 times today, because I will obviously cover the Ait Nouri announcement. But yeah, big ups to everyone that's in the stream now. Yes, we finally got the thing. Oh man, I'm not even showing my screen. There you go. There's my screen. Rayan Cherki's Man City. Here we go. Finally got it. Big ups to everyone that's tuning in. Make sure to hit likes. We're on 6 likes at the moment. If we could get to double-digit likes, that'd be insane. Big ups. Yeah, we finally got the deal over the line. This is City. Just need to find his flight. Subscribe to this Alphabet Chips. Wow, man. Big ups. Big ups, bro. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here, man. Big ups to you. Just need to find his flight. I thought the stream was Friday. Yeah, we're doing another one. I don't think it's Blue Friday show. I just think it's a general discussion stream. I think it's going to be me, Kelkster, Alf, Luke from Not In My Lifetime, and I believe there was one more. Almost 1.5k subs. Yes, every sub is huge at the moment, as we are becoming very close to that. So big ups to everyone who does subscribe. We're getting closer and closer. Big ups. Also, I do just want to say big ups to all the support for yesterday's stream. That stream went crazy. I know I did say yes. Thank you yesterday, but another one. But yeah, that's the official tweet from Fabrizio. Here's a bit more details on it. Lyon are receiving 6 million in add-ons and a 35 million initial transfer fee. Medical tests and contract being signed in the next 24 hours as City will bring him to the Club World Cup. Great stuff. Now, I'm just going to try and find out roughly the exchange for how much we've actually just paid. So it's a total, if you include add-ons, of 41 million. So we've paid 34.5 million quid for this guy, by the way. 34.5 million quid on these guys, on this guy is crazy, and that's including add-ons. It's not even that right now. Truly amazing amazing stuff from the board. You know, we've got an absolute top guy here. Big ups to everyone tuning in, by the way, 15 people. Have you seen the views on your recent streams? I have, and they've been incredible. So big ups to everyone who has contributed towards that. 9 days till we get to play. All signings for 110 million, 130 million for Vits. I know Alphabet Chips is wild. It is truly wild. But yeah, this is huge, guys. 9 days until we get to see this guy play. It's going to be great. And Rangers and Nari. I can't wait for all three of them. I believe that was his, one more update. Medical, Manchester schedule for Rayan Cherki. Travel to England today, medical. And contract signing on Tuesday. So he's going to arrive in England today, chill out, probably get a hotel, eat some scran, and then tomorrow he's going to get to work in terms of signing. Big ups, Cabdi Magal. I was going to call you Magal. I think that's going to be easiest for me. Now I'm glad we walked away from Vits. Vits was awful this France. I watched it. Yeah, apparently he stunk up the park. That's what I hear. Now, let's actually hop on the City Extra. Really nice graphic for their Here We Go post. City are confident in completing a deal. We'll look at general transfer news later. But here is apparently what that deal is in total is worth in total. Cherki to Man City is worth 44.5 million plus 2 million potential add-ons. So a little bit different from what Fabrizio's saying. Fabrizio's is probably a little bit more true. And there's a 15% selling clause for Leon, dependent on what happens to him. And apparently City are also going to loan a player out to the Ligue 1 side. Bar is what Real Talk Manchester think. But I hope it's not Grealish. Someone's saying Grealish in that. And I really don't want it to be Grealish because I think we should just sell. Big ups to everyone that's tuning in. Huge big ups. Now let's move off there and scroll up a little bit. Other clubs were also in for Cherki, but the 21-year-old was won over by City's discussions with Pep. Apparently Haaland also liked the comment. It's a deal to 2030 in the region of 40 million euros, reported Ornstein. I believe this was the initial report of Lyon and City reaching an agreement this morning over a deal for Rayan Cherki, who will sign a 5-year deal and fly to the Etihad. So I believe this is like one of the initial reports, to my knowledge. And it looks like we're also looking to sign a Chelsea goalkeeper. Do you rate Doku or not? I bet Haaland is so excited. I would be. For me, he's just one of them players that turn up one day and can stink up the park the next. For me, I don't really rate him now. You know, if he does stay this summer, it is really make or break. Because he just needs consistency. Doku can whip out great games, but if you can't be consistent, then we just can't be doing it. Alphabet Chips, Cherki nutmegging for Vits. Yes, I heard about it. I haven't actually seen it though, but I did hear about it. 10 likes on the stream, guys. Huge. Big ups. Big ups, everyone. Now then, let's hop on over to Who Scored real quick, just to check out. We will start on Who Scored, and it's a place where we can check out Rayan Cherki's stats. Here we go. So look at all these for strengths. Strengths, key passes, dribbling, taking set pieces. Passing, through balls, crosses, holding on to the ball. And his only weakness is probably defensive work rate from what I'm seeing here. When I watch Doku, he's never amazing, but neither is Grealish. I'd rather... I don't know who I'd rather keep, to be honest. I really don't, to be honest. But, I mean, just look at that for a list of strengths. I don't think I've ever seen this many strengths on a single player on here. And I'm not just saying that for the sake of it. Out of all the players I've looked on here, sometimes you get like 4, depending on how good they are. I don't think Rangers had 7. And like defensive contribution, now get trained into him. He's going to get trained into it. And look at this range of versatility as well. Pep loves versatile players, and this guy seems to just be able to play anywhere, it seems, from the midfield onwards. Just seems to be able to play anywhere we absolutely need him to. Which, again, it just suits our way. We love a player that can transition between positions. Style of play, likes to do layoffs, likes to play long balls, plays the ball often, plays the ball off the ground often, and does not dive into tackles. So look, he's packed with strengths. A weakness that can definitely be traded out of him. With City, work rate is required, and he will be seen that. You have the best ball knowledge on our streams, and correct it with worst. Oh, blinking it. How did you misspell that? How did you misspell that, Glimpse? Let's hop on over to transfer market. It is probably going to spawn on 4 inverts. I don't know why it does, to be honest, but it does. Let's look at Cherki. Rayan Cherki, here he is. He's only gone up to 45 million recently.
McSpicy Frank's Red Hot is
back. No, go away. June 3rd. This got updated really recently. But in terms of his goal contributions, in terms of the season just gone, he got 32 goal contributions in 44 games. I feel for Wirtz, man. He is coming with 150 million price tag, even as a rival. Once more mistakes will be trolled a lot, and it's a lot. It's good we got Cherki. Yeah, big ups W. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, I actually get where you're coming from there. It's the whole Grealish thing, isn't it? A lot of people partly blame Grealish's downfall, I guess, due to his price tag, and that can be a factor, definitely. And look, I don't necessarily think it's an excuse for Grealish. By the way, I'm not excusing him, not saying it's okay that he flopped. But what I'm saying is that, yeah, it can play an effect on players. I don't feel for MTPH, the fans, of course, that's not us. For me, when a player comes in for that much, you've just got to, I think you just got to still be fair with them. Still be fair. Because, you just got to almost be quiet about it. It's hard to be quiet when you're spending so much money on a single player and it feels like you're signing the best thing ever, okay? It does feel like that when you spend so much money on a single talent. Especially when it's like someone young and strong like this. It's hard to not be excited, and they'll start hyping him up. Wirtz will see the hype, and sometimes it can just get into the head. Okay, it does come down to fans. Okay, but the good thing is with Cherki, of course, we're gassing him up a bit, okay, because we love what we're seeing. But he doesn't have that. He's not. The headline's not going to be 40 million euro man, Cherki. It's not. It's not a headliner. Okay, well, it's £100 million Jack Grealish. That's a headline. Agree with that. Big ups to Sissy. Big ups to you as well, bro. How you doing? And yeah, big ups to everyone that's tuned in, by the way. I set this stream up maybe 30 minutes ago, and everyone seems to have clocked it, so big ups. But back onto this. Cherki, in terms of goal contributions, a lot. And look how much he wasn't even in the team, by the way. Okay, he got left out of the team an absolute bunch, and he still balled out with almost 20 goal contributions in League One. Okay, played a bit more minutes here and got 12 and 12. And, that's internationals. He wasn't really in favour until recently, to be fair. I just think that's crazy. Missed a huge chunk of the minutes that he probably deserved, and absolutely balled out nonetheless. Now then, let's go over to his injury history. It's always important. 1 game missed last season, 21 in a couple seasons ago, but hasn't had anything like that since. And let's go over to FootMob. There we go. It's on Vital Hayes. Let's pop on over to Cherki. And I would like to have a look at 5-4 Spain, because this was sadly a defeat for Cherki, but oh well. And Vert's price tag was the pressure and Liverpool toxic fans bragging like he's a prime proven player. I have a bad feeling, hope not, but his injury record is scary and also lacks physical boundaries, not even in Bundesliga. Yeah, I mean, I think Liverpool fans have got to lay off a bit. It's hard to, I understand. Maybe I'm being a bit silly saying that someone that isn't in their shoes right now, but if I was them, I'd try to contain the excitement a bit. Just keep it to yourself for a little bit even. Now then, substitutes. Now, Cherki had a top game off the bench. In terms of all the substitutions, had very much the best game. And even outperformed a lot of the players that started the game. Matched the performance of Usman. Only Kylian Mbappe outperformed him on the French side of the pitch. And this is the game that they were losing 5-1, I believe, before Cherki came on. I don't know if you've watched the goal. You probably have, but it's an absolute worldie. He only played 27 minutes. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 shot. And 95% passing accuracy. 3 chances created. XG of a 0.04. XG of goals on target, 0.54. X assists, and 0.62. Shots on target, 1, so nice and clinical. 27 touches, 1 in the opposition box. No successful dribbles, but 3 passes into the final third, 2 successful crosses, 3 accurate long balls, 3 corners, 1 time he was dispossessed. 1 recovery. 2 duels won, 2 duels lost, so 50-50, and got fouled twice, but committed no fouls. What number for Cherki? It's a good question, Newer Dark. Big ups. It's a good question, because he's not getting 21. Right now he's getting it. Let's have a look. He won't get 10 because Grealish has still got it. I'm trying to think. Alright, let's just have a look here real quick. Man City's official squad. Jack has 10, yeah, and he's not gone yet, so I doubt he's going to get it. He won't get 26 because Savino's got that. 27, Nunez, 28. Anyone want 28? Echeverry's 30. He's 25 for France. 11's Doku. $18 Ortega. I mean, De Bruyne's numbers opened up. Maybe sell Jack. I think he probably gets the 10 if Jack was gone. But I don't think we're going to sell him in time. But yeah, De Bruyne's numbers open. But you could also argue that's going to be Reinders. And I think what about Wesley at right back? Of Flamingo. Welcome to the town. Welcome to the town. Look at heck. It's not a village here. Welcome to the stream, David. I'm just going to call you David. I'm not so sure how to say that. What about Wesley right back of Flamingo? I have seen that, and I did see that kind of came back a bit today. I can't lie, gutted for Doku, Savino, etc. I still think there's a place for them in this team. I hope they don't dare to give him 17. I wouldn't personally. I think it's too much pressure. I just give him a bit of a rogue number, to be honest. Give him that option of, hey, here's a number. You can make your own thing if you want, but here's a number for now. Maybe in a couple of years, a better number will open up or something. I'm not really gutted for Doku and Savino. competition is crucial in teams. And you got to remember, I think Cherki's going to primarily be used as a 10. Okay, and neither of them operate on wings on the in the 10 area. They're wingers, so I'm not really worried about that. You get so many you get so many more new people now. I know it's truly insane. Big ups to everyone who's tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe because we're really close to 1.5k. Big ups to everyone who's tuning in. Only right back I want is Livramento Newer Dark. I do agree he's first choice. And look, I know we got a war chest. If you gotta go hard, then just go for it. You know, go all in if you got it. Hello, AGF. I should call you Ag. Big up to you, bro. How you doing, Ag? Yeah, but big ups to everyone that is tuning in. We're 16 people in here right now. Let me know if you think Cherki's a good signing. By the way, Scott Carson is gone. Now. Shame, but oh well. You know, big ups to him. Club legend. Streets won't forget. Hopefully we get a statue. Now then, let's hop on over to the lineup builder. Okay, just whilst I set this up, let me... Oh, blinking out, wrong formation. Let me know your thoughts, you know. Let me know what you think he's going to wear for his shirt number. I've thrown in a couple little ones, not much really. Probably could have done better. But yeah, let me know what you think he's going to wear as his shirt number once I just make this all look nice and fancy. We can maybe decide what shirt number he's going to wear here. Because 21 was the only other one. 22's gone. Big up Connect Mate, says Herbal. Big up. Yes, I'm male. AGF. I am male. I'm man. Scott Carson is leaving. A real shame. He had a big impact for the team. Man says he have resumed. Leslie Talks likes says this is City. Yeah, big ups to everyone who is liking the stream. We're on 14 right now. If we somehow get to 20 at the end of the stream, that'd be insane. How come sometimes you make videos, but then most of the time make streams? I do just prefer streaming. I prefer the streaming format, and also sometimes it comes down to I'm not too sure what I should do a video on. Like I do intend to do some videos soon about these signings. I do tend to do videos on signings, so yeah, you will see some videos for these guys soon, especially these guys joining the club. I tend to do it when they're officially announced though. So let's flip the lineup now. Oh wait, I've got the wrong thing here. I don't know why that blue doesn't really sit right with me. Nah, we'll go for it. Yeah, big up some of those tuning in though. Do appreciate it. We'll start with Haaland up top. Oh wait, prefer that to be white. We'll slot Marmouche over here. Marmouche, Cherki, we'll go Foden, why not? Get a bit homegrown in. Reinders, don't worry, I'll remove their incorrect numbers in a second. Rodri. Ait. Nauri. Diaz will not be there. It'll be Vardio, hopefully. Now Diaz. Now Nunez. And for now, Edison. There you go. That is the team. Big ups to everyone who's here. I'm feeling Pep won't start all of the games because we have easy games, so we have time to balance before we meet Juventus and Madrid. I agree with that. I don't think we're going to see like full strength lineups straight away. You know, you might see a debut for Cherki maybe in the first game, but then maybe not in the second game, and maybe comes back for the third. Or you might see him miss the first two and come back for Juventus. Debbie, if we can get right back in, I wouldn't mind. Issue is who? Livramento seems to be the target. If we're willing to break the bank, we can definitely get him. What a signing! I was stressing earlier, but now I'm calm and happy. Can't wait for the Club World Cup. I agree. Red card for me by Glimpse. Big ups for Bernardo's playing every game. Oh, are we even surprised? Switch that. So let's quickly remove these numbers. We know right now he's going to be 21. But what number do we think Rangers will be? Because I don't think City are going to strip players of their numbers. Okay, I'll just throw that in there. So what numbers do we think the other two are going to wear? Who is going to loan then? I don't want anyone to really go on loan, to be honest with you, AGF. Well, specifically players like Grealish and Phillips. Edison, 1 more year left. Ortega, no, more reliable than that. That's the issue. Rest is okay. Echeverry, number 10 player, exchanged with number 10, Cherki. Actually, that might be a shout. Echeverry might go on loan to Lyon. You could see that, maybe. 16 people in the stream and 25 likes. Wow, truly? Wow, 25 likes. Insane. I didn't even see that. Huge, guys. Actually huge. Big ups. Incredible support on the last 2 streams on the channel. I can confirm we'll be back later because I've got to obviously cover Nauri officially joining the club. I would try and do a flight stream for Cherki, but I don't think I'm going to have the time, lads. I've got 2 more streams coming up today. But look, that's what these guys will look like in the team. There are obviously alterations to the team. This is just what I've gone for my ideals starting lineup right now, as in the players I know we have. So, yeah, this is my team that I want right now, I suppose, for City. Cherki and Rangers are 2 numberless players. We got Nauri here. We know he's going to be number 21. I'm curious of the rest. Maxi might be sold, given his under 21 Euro selection, and not Lewis. Cherki's our new number 10 would be mint. But honestly, don't really care about player numbers that much. That's fair. I do like to see them, but yeah, that's absolutely fair. I get that entirely. 27 likes now. No excuses. Do what's required. It's Glimpse. Top reference. Top. Yeah, but that really covers the Cherki news. I'll just go see if there's been any more tweets on Fabrizio from Fabrizio for this. I'd be surprised. Yeah, nothing. So just doing something. Now then, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap it up here, but how often will you stream throughout the summer? I'm going to stream as much as I can, really, hopefully daily, and possibly more than once a day. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming as much as I can. But look, big up to everyone who's tuning in right now. I really do appreciate the support. It's funny how we rejected foreign, so we get free done deals, and the post still can't get verts. Yeah, imagine we were still doing verts right now. Man, we'd be so angry. But look, big up to everyone who's been tuning in. Now then, I'm going to redirect the stream onto This Is Sissy's Here We Go stream, which is, I believe it's in 30 minutes. So you maybe don't need to stick around for half an hour, to be fair, but feel free to leave a comment, maybe saying connect raid or something, and make sure to like up his stream because he absolutely deserves it. Big up to everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate the support as per usual. Nauri, Tijani Rangers, and Rayan Cherki are now Manchester City players. Most of the way through. Just need Cherki to get his medical done. But for all intents and purposes, they are Man City players. I hope you enjoyed this stream, Blues, as per usual. Make sure to like if you haven't already, but we've kind of covered that department. Make sure to subscribe as we are closing down on 1.5k, getting so close to it now. And make sure to turn on the notification bell so that any more big news, you won't miss it. And any videos I do as well. Big ups to you, and big ups to you all. And I will see you all probably later because I'm covering Nauri joining the club officially because I believe that's happening today. Big ups to you all.